Hello lovelies, today we're making the case for loafers. I'm sharing 7 different outfits, and along with those 7 outfits, showing you how the vibe and essence changes depending on what kind of loafer you pick. Hopefully this will not only give you outfit ideas, but also help you choose the right type of loafer depending on the occasion at hand and your own personal style. Don't forget to stay to the end of the video for some must-know do's and don'ts of styling loafers that can really make or break your outfit. I'm Ziva and I'm so happy you're here. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for more wearable trends, how to create a classic wardrobe based on your personal style. And if you want to dig more into your personal style, make sure to take my free quiz or I will send you custom recommendations based on your results. It's linked below. Let's go through a quick overview of some of the most trendy loafer styles. First, we have a lot of high gloss loafers that are really front and center right now. This is a beautiful pair by Zazan that's on my wish list. This is another high gloss loafer option that I really love wearing. It's really comfortable. Then we have our classic horror spits, which are a wonderful gateway loafer in case you don't have some already. We have the derby shoe, which is a wonderful addition in case you're already a loafer lover. You just want something a little bit more masculine inspired. Then we have the T-bar loafers, which are very elongating. I think that this is a great way to help create more length in your outfit, especially if you're really petite. I'm only 5'4", so I'm always looking for just a little cheat sheet on how to look taller. Another huge trend is the leopard print loafer. Calf hair cow print is also extremely trendy. I haven't gone there yet, but it is an option. Then we have suede loafers. These are probably my most worn for September. They're also bestsellers. $84, so a really great deal. Then we have the tassel loafer, which is made for a really strong comeback. I wish I had a tassel loafer in a more of like a fall winter shade, but nonetheless, this is a great option for jeans and kind of like lighter colored trousers. Then we have the heeled loafer. This is a penny loafer style and a really wonderful option for skirts or sometimes when I want kind of a dressier vibe or just to be a little taller. Then we have the very in and out lug sole chunky loafers that very clunky, feel more trendy. These are years old, but at the moment are trending. So it's a great time to kind of pull them back out if you like them. They're also really comfortable. A chunky sole always provides a lot of padding. And these ladylike retro loafers that we'll just throw in there just because they are kind of more of a statement novelty look. And I also wear them a lot. The first loafer outfit idea is with a mini dress, a belt, and a blazer. While this is a mini dress, it hits like right above the knee, so it's quite long. But in any case, you're really gonna see the entire leg with the loafer, so you have some choices to make. Adding a sock to this look would have looked really young. But look, I'm wearing tights that match the blazer just to make the outfit more cohesive, and some thin loafers that don't compete with the overall lines. It has a suede belt and a black bag to complete the look. On the other hand, we have a heeled loafer that, as I mentioned before, when I want a dressier look or I want to look a little taller, especially with a shorter skirt, then this is a really great option to just create the look of a heel, but it's still very much gives that classic loafer vibe that we're after. In both instances, I thought the sock would kind of cut the line of the leg and again, also look a little bit younger. Second outfit is a type of monochrome look with a lot of really nice mixes of texture in the faux leather pants and the tweed herringbone jacket. Since the pants are straight leg, then it's a really great complement for showing a little bit of sock and also having a very sleek classic loafer. I love the way this looks with just the black suede and then kind of complementing it with a very dark brown belt that makes the outfit look cohesive. All of these outfits, I would love which one you prefer, either A or B. Another take on this outfit is wearing the heel loafers. I'm going to swap out my top because it is a lighter color. It makes the outfit look cohesive using the sandwich rule. As a reminder, the sandwich rule is when the clothing on top is matched with a piece on the bottom, like shoes and a different color or texture placed in the middle, similar to a sandwich filling. Both of the loafers kind of change the vibe of the outfit, but they're both checks because the straight leg nature of the pants really helps with that. The next outfit is using nice loungy trousers, chunky knit or crop jacket, and then 2 different loafers. On one hand, we have a black cropped wool jacket by Quince. I really love this one. It's really affordable. And then we have gray pleated, very, very oversized trousers. In cases like this, I personally prefer more of a statement loafer just to help the loafer hold its own against the trousers and the volume of the pants. This is where a chunky loafer really shines. And if you're very much against chunky loafers, which I know many of you are, then a really great option is using more of a high gloss shoe that still kind of catches your eye and again keeps up with the presence of the loafer but isn't going to be a chunky heel. On the other hand, the derby looks amazing. So I'm not saying I wouldn't wear this look, and actually I have been wearing these loafers a lot. It does change the kind of silhouette and overall balance of the look. And so therefore I wanted to go a little bit more form-fitting with the crop blazer and have something to kind of like cinch my waist, because I didn't want to be all oversized and then kind of have like these like really thin loafers at the end. The next look is one of my favorite looks. It's blue jeans, a turtleneck. I love turtlenecks. Definitely one of my biggest wardrobe staples. A suede trench coat, which by the way, let me show you the trench coat because this is still in stock and it is incredible. It's such a fantastic price. This is the trench coat here. It's got really beautiful detail, double-breasted. It has belted cuffs. It also comes with its own belt, even though I think it will look phenomenal without it as well. And then this is the back, very rich brown color. While we're at it, I'll also show you my new faux mink by Avec Lafitte. I really love their coats. I have one of their like Max Mara inspired one teddy coats since 2019 that I still wear every single winter. And when I saw this one, it kind of like the paneling that makes it look like a mink coat, I thought, you know what? I've had this coat of theirs for 6 years. I think it's time to get another one. So let me know which one you like. In terms of the outfit, adding that suede trench and then whatever loafers float your boat. And this is where I had a little bit of fun and wore the leopard print calf hair loafers that I think the outfit was calling for because it was a very basic outfit. I love the way it looked with the suede trench. On the other hand, going for a chunkier loafer also looks incredible. By the way, look at how different these two loafers look with more of a barrel leg jean. I got these barrel leg jeans a couple of weeks ago and I am not a barrel leg person at all. I really like the way they look. Like they kind of hug me in all the right places and they don't make me look as bow-legged as I am. There's something about the shape that looked really modern to me, so I wanted to give them a chance. With the straight leg jeans, I really like the flatter leopard print loafers and not so much the chunky loafers. And then with the barrel leg jeans, I like the chunkier loafer because I think it kind of helps balance the volume of the pants. The next look, we have a pleated skirt, which is a phenomenal alternative when you want that pleated skirt look. And for the most part, we see a lot of mini pleated skirts on social media, Pinterest. They look gorgeous. Sometimes they're so short and I just feel very self-conscious wearing like, you know, the tights and the socks and the loafers. It feels like a little bit too much like schoolgirl for me. Instead of that look, but still leaning into a pleated skirt, opting for a maxi one, providing a little tension with a chunky knit against the beautiful kind of silky satin of the pleated skirt. Another bonus alternative to that pleated mini skirt is using a skort. I fell in love with this one by Zara and it just looks really great with tights and even socks as well, especially if you live up north like I do. I live in upstate New York and in a couple of months, I'm going to need both the tights and the socks. So it's just a great option if you still want to wear short skirts in the fall winter. And now this look I really love, and I kind of can't tell which one I like more, but it's a really classic kind of waisted checkered dress that I featured in my Zara haul, so make sure to check it out. Full of like really great fall pieces that I think are great ways to kind of shake up your wardrobe a little bit. You see how in both ways the outfit is really transformed by the type of loafer I'm wearing. I'd love to hear which one you prefer.
For outfit number 6, we're keeping it simple and really wanted to show you how shorter tailored trousers really help loafers shine. And to further play into the layering game that is everything for fall, watch how socks help tie in colors, textures, and make a simple outfit look smart.
And now in terms of do's and don'ts, one of the main things that you want to do is strategize if you want to wear socks or not with your particular loafers. And you have your eyes on a derby or maybe like a glossy T-bar loafer, and you kind of are imagining yourself wearing these with socks, then the fit will be really different if you're wearing a really nice buttery cashmere sock or like a chunky kind of like crew sock. Because what I have found is that depending on the sizing, I can't fit my foot in with a big chunky sock. So just something to keep in mind to prevent heartbreak, because the worst is when you pictured, like, for example, these derbies I can only wear with really thin socks, or I can't wear with a big chunky sock. So, and that's okay with me, I have to live with it, but maybe I would have made a different choice if I had thought of it before. The second thing, do mix textures. So if you have a very smooth, buttery, glossy loafer, then a tweed pant will look phenomenal, denim or a wool trouser. And likewise, if you have that calf hair where you have a little bit more texture, then switching it over to maybe faux leather or scuba fabric that is very smooth will really help create that tension that we talk about a lot when it comes to coming up with great outfits. Do consider a chunky sole. I know a lot of us are classicists at heart, including myself, and I have those chunky sole shoes of mine tucked away literally for like probably 4 years, but those chunky soles can really help provide edge, structure, and balance to a look. So if you already have them, take them back out to play. If you don't bother, but I'm just saying it's worth another look. And of course the classic horse bit or just smoother suede, they're always classic, polished, and timeless, so they will basically go with any outfit. Do treat them like a neutral. Black, brown, burgundy, and even ivory can act as a grounding piece to almost any outfit. Don't forget to cuff or tailor your trousers. Don't let the fabric puddle over the shoe because it kills the silhouette. As I said in my first loafers video on how to style loafers in 2025, do wear socks and tights intentionally and not as an afterthought because most likely they will be seen. Really want to help it elevate the outfit versus be distracting. Don't skip maintenance because a big part of wearing loafers is looking and feeling polished. Scuffed ones are going to drag the entire look down. And finally, have fun with them. Loafers are about being effortlessly chic, so really embrace that. For more styling guidelines and ideas of how to style loafers in 2025, make sure to watch this video. I'll see you there. And if you learned something today, make sure to hit the subscribe button.